Deepshikha, and I'm doing this video today about green computing. Green computing is also called as green technology. It is an environment responsible way of using computers and resources. Today I would talk about the ways and steps any IT manager can take to suppress one of the challenge called as the harm caused to the environment due to the devices and the computers being used. So on the level of an IT manager, it is his prime duty to take care of the environment as well and the firm on the same time, so that the devices or the computers being used are used in an effective and a nice manner. There are 3 steps that can be followed so that green computing is being involved in the process. The first one is using the efficient devices which are energy efficient. Second one is reducing the resource consumption, and third one is proper disposal of the e-waste. So to do this at personal levels, like it if any IT manager need to spread the news or teach or train any of their employee, so at personal levels there are a lot of steps that can be taken, and so that they should be taken to teach them that what can be done to reduce the harm, to reduce the usage of energy, the consumption of the resources. And the first thing that can be done is turning off any devices which are not in use or being kept idle for more than a minute or 5. So they can be using a laser printer thing, they can use LCD more than CRTs, they can use notebook laptops or computers instead of desktops because they use more energy and consume more power. Then moving further to greater level of changes that need to be brought up in the firm are using lower power hardwares, as nowadays speed doesn't really count. What counts is the performance per watt, so that the power is also kept in mind and the processor is also running in a nice way. Then comes virtualization. Virtualization is a way in which the number of physical servers are less, but the number of virtual servers are working on those computers are more than the actual ones, so that a work of 10 computers or 10 different servers can be done on either 7 or 5. This reduces uses of energy and power. Next comes cloud computing. Cloud computing is another way of virtualization. Through that we can access the data or any other things through the internet, and that helps the company or the employees to effectively use the resources and the data in a remote way and thus use less energy. And next comes the efficient energy coding. Until now I have been talking about the ways which follow which used to follow that hardware use less power, but now I would say using an energy efficient coding, it would help us to save power by getting software to make less use of the hardware. And if we combine both of those, there would be a bigger energy saving method. Next comes the repairing, reusing, recycling of any sort of devices, which can be done even though mostly we follow proper disposal, but at first place what should be followed is repairing. If there are scopes, then reusing it, or if we have just a few parts working in a PC, we can just take them out and use it for some other one to make a new one, if such as the hard disk of one computer is working and RAM of the other one, we can combine them for the third PC. So this is not it. The last and the last one, that is not least, I would say, is less populant manufacture. There are being harmful chemicals used in manufacturing of a computer, such as BFRs, PVCs, the cadmium, mercury, lead, and many more. So using these in limited ways and in the as less as possible manner can help any human or living thing to not get exposed to such chemicals. So now, summarizing my presentation, I would say that even though in this debate computers are definitely the problems, but I would say the same thing can act as a solution as well if it is being used in a proper and an efficient way. So this is all for today, and I will take a leave. Thank you for watching this video.